The 2025 Faroese season is just around the corner. Indeed, the pre-season friendly VFF Cup is already underway, and many teams are doing their transfer business, including Klaksvík bringing in 3 Argentinians and HB's iconic goalie Teitur Gesson hanging up his gloves. But the big news I'm focusing on in this video is that a member of Víkingur title-winning team has made their way to an English club. So let's have a quick look at who it is, where he's gone and what he's doing, assuming I haven't given it all away in the video title. First of all, here's the cold hard facts. Géza Dávid Turi has signed for English League 2 team Grimsby Town, and the club announced it with this video showing off modern day Grimsby. The news was first broken by Faroese journalist Tronda Anga, who revealed to BBC Radio Humberside several days before the move that Turi had said his farewells to his Faroese teammates.
I have been told that yesterday he said goodbye to his old teammates. From that, we can only conclude that he's going to Grimsby, and that the chairman of Víkingur has confirmed that they have accepted a bid from Grimsby Town. So if we add 2 and 2, I think we can say that we're as close as you can possibly be, and that he's going to Grimsby now to sign all the papers.
And on the 31st of January, the news was made official. Turi has made the move for 650,000 kroner, which is just over £70,000. This is a long way short of the £550,000 that Grimsby paid for their record signing Lee Ashcroft in, wow, 1998? In fairness, the years since then have not been kind to Grimsby. In the 98-99 season, they finished 11th in Division 1, which is now called the Championship, the second tier of English football. But they had 2 relegations in 2 seasons not long after, and by 2010 had dropped out of the league altogether. They were promoted back to the league in 2016, and apart from 1 season back in non-league, that 4th tier is where they remain. At time of recording, they are 10th and chasing a playoff spot. So who are Grimsby Town getting? Well, according to Tronda, somewhere between Jorginho and Gravenberch.
He's a very good passer of the ball. He can be a defensive midfielder. He can be probably used more offensively. He hasn't been by Víkingur. If we only talk about his profile and not in any way comparing the qualities, you do get at times the Jorginho kind of player of Arsenal, where he just holds onto the ball and plays the right passes all the time. He has an extremely high percentage of good passes. But he does have these runs in him, the Gravenberch runs that you can see for Gravenberch of Liverpool, where he gets the ball and he strides between 1 or 2 players so he can get past the line. And then you have a player who runs a lot of meters, and you have a player who is really good at stealing the ball, reading the game, very good positional awareness, and if a player is about to bring the ball down, he tries to read what is his next move and then steal the ball. So he will have interceptions on the ball as well here in the league. Now let's see if he can do it in League 2 as well.
He hasn't made any appearances yet for the Faroese national team, but that's because he's Hungarian. Okay, well no, he is Faroese, but he is also eligible for Hungary because of his father, also called Géza Turi, a goalkeeper who moved from the Hungarian league to the Faroese one in 2006, joining Víkingur from Tatabánya. Quick side note, Tatabánya beat HB 7-0 in the Intertoto Cup in 2000. Turi also played for ZTE, playing against Man United in the Champions League in 2002. Turi never left the Faroe Islands after arriving and is currently Klaksvík's goalkeeping coach after a long stint with Víkingur. Mini Turi joined Víkingur at an early age and has played for them ever since. In fact, there was a short period where he was in the backup squad and his dad was reserve goalie, and on a few occasions, such as this 1-0 win over B68 reserves in 2018, father and son both made the starting lineup. Turi Sr. was the main goalie for Víkingur for nearly a decade and was the first choice keeper in their maiden title-winning team in 2016. Turi Jr. made his first team debut in 2020 at the age of 19 and has been a first team regular ever since. He found the net 5 times last season, including 2 goals in a 5-1 win over 07 Vesta to help them on their way to the championship, and following in his dad's footsteps of bringing a league title to the Turi household. I guess one of his big challenges will be not only adapting to life in Britain but also to full-time football. Like most footballers in the Faroe Islands, he is semi-pro and it will be a huge shift of focus for him. Although Grimsby is a town on the sea with a rich fish history, so could probably be twinned with Norðurgøta if it had a hill or two and 80,000 fewer people. There is a small history of Faroese men working on trawlers in and around Grimsby and who settled in England as a result. Turi might just find his perfect place in the Mariners squad. I'll be keeping an eye on his Grimsby progress and hopefully he can have a big say in some upcoming matches. Goa Edna Turi! Tack for watching all of you. If you want a minigame to play, see how many times you can hit the like button in a minute, and I'll see you next time as the 2025 season creeps ever closer.